Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I remember that there was someone that made a recommendation not so long ago about wanting to see an update of Stray Kids Lino's personality reading, and this person was like expressing since I done that personality tarot reading like a few years back, that maybe a few things about his personality has changed. And of course, yes, we all as human, we change with time. So yeah, it would be interesting to do an update of this kind of reading for Lino. So yes, this is the cards that he got. Let's start with his reading. And he got the archetypes of the gambler, chameleon, artist, then advocate, and mother. And then I pulled an extra card from the oracle, and he got the card of Venus in Cancer, birth. Um, I definitely think that it's very interesting how this reading is like it differentiates itself visually. Like on the top you can see these three cards that are very yellowish, are very reddish, very orange, and then like very warm colors. And then on the bottom you have this green, this very greenish kind of colors of in the cards. So it's very interesting. I believe it also can add to the interpretation about Lino having, I wouldn't say two personalities, but there's something about him um, sometimes not not entirely like showing, I mean, what everything about himself. Probably I believe that these the cards on the bottom that represents maybe who he is when he is not being an idol, and when he is by himself, or when he is with his loved ones. And the top, it could represent what he shows, or what the traits that he displays when he is in front of a camera, or when he is on the public, and when he is interacting with others. Definitely, I see a lot of more flexibility in these archetypes, because he got the gambler, chameleon, and artist. So there's something about his artistic self, um, feeling a bit much more like risky. Him being like, okay, like I am. Like I'm also like looking forward the new concept, or trying different things. And I believe that maybe in the past he was a bit hesitant to try, for example, different looks, or something that he just felt like, oh, it doesn't fit me, or it's not good for me. And now I believe that he's like much more open to do things that possibly at the beginning he's like, oh, really, this is for me, like they want me to do this, or they want me to participate in this, like is it okay, like I don't know if I will do okay. But now there's like this very more like carefree spirit. There's something about him also getting comfortable, and also looking forward to new challenges. Here with the gambler, I think that he is not judging the opportunities that come his way, especially like new beginnings. He's like, okay, I will go to them, I will experience in them, I will, go through the journey, and then afterwards I can maybe judge it, or be like, okay, this was good, this was bad, this was not necessary. But I believe that now he's not so judgy of himself, or maybe like thinking like a pessimistic, or being like, oh, I will not do well in this because I have no idea how it's done. Now he's a bit much more of an adventurer. um, Also, here with the chameleon, he's learning that he has a lot of aspects of himself as an artist. There's something about him wanting to show different sides of himself, um, him not being afraid to do changes in order to get to the, maybe, I don't know if it's like a haircut, if it's like a different style or a different fashion. He's like, okay, tell me what I have to do to fit into this into this new concept. Like, I really want to get involved in the whole process. Like, not only change my appearance, but also change my whole attitude or my whole expression. I don't know why when I think about the chameleon, I think about, sometimes when you see the backstage photo shoots of these people that are actors and they have to get into costumes because, I don't know, maybe they have to play a character that is like an alien or is like uh, and they have to use prosthetics and they have to use, like, they have to sit on the chair for a lot of hours to get their makeup done, their their hair down. They get their bodies painted all over, and it takes hours and hours of them sitting there to get the transformation, the final look. And I think that this is what's going on with Lino. I think that him is like, okay, I want the full transformation. Like, I don't want just a simple change of wardrobe. I want to try different things. Like, I'm starting to love the ability to change. And also probably he's also someone that he doesn't want to, I don't know, wear the same or repeat the same concept. I see him like being like a bit much more participative, and maybe, speaking up and being like, you have this concept for me, maybe we should do this, or maybe we should change this, because I don't know, the last time that I used it, it wasn't right, or it didn't feel right, so, we should do it better, or maybe the fans said that this and this and this look good on me, so I'm going to try it. Definitely for Lino, it's a whole. I believe that he's becoming much more artistic. Then we have the card of the artist. So there's something about him really wanting to use his status and maybe his popularity to become a better artist and to create more. I definitely sense that maybe he's working on something by himself, or there's a project. I don't know why I think about acting. I don't know. I don't know if Lino has ever participated in acting a scene. I don't think so. But there's something about, like, yeah, I can take any role and I can transform myself into whatever I want. Like, I want to say this, I feel his energy very optimistic. Very optimistic. Like, really looking forward to the new chapters, to the new things that they have to do. I don't know why in the past I got this resistance coming from Lino. I got this, like, that he wasn't, like, of course he was being a professional, but there was also maybe a bit of complaining coming from him, like, oh, do we really have to do this? But I think that now with all these bright colors and all these cars of the top, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, the guy is really like, you know, expanding himself and he's really like having fun. And I think that this is, he just wants to be like a real artist. He wants to show more, he wants to do more. He also wants to be a bit much more adventurous, he wants to get out of the mold. I don't know if maybe um, he he's tired of people seeing him a certain way. He wants to be different. He wants to also be a more mature artist probably, or there's something he wants to show. There's something he wants to like show to the audience, as an artist. So I definitely can see a commitment, but also I can see a huge transformation. He could surprise the fans a bit. Um, because I believe that with him, about him as a person, or with him as a personality trait, I think that Lino will always be Lino. Like he will always have this sassy attitude. Um, but in here, I think that he wants to change the way he's viewed by the audience as an artist. He's like, okay, I want more protagonism and I will adapt. I will go through all the changes, I will go through all the challenges, I will go through all the new chapters, I will do them all. Like, yeah, bring it on because I'm ready. I want to do them. And I don't know why I get that. I don't think that is that that Lino it's he has like a phobia or something, like I don't know, but I think that maybe in the past he was a bit scared to try new things. He was like, oh no, I don't like this. And also like someone that very openly tells you, like he doesn't. I sense that he's the kind of idol that he will tell you to your face, or he would tell the stylist or someone that is working with him that he doesn't like a certain thing. And he would be like, okay, yeah, I will do it anyway, but I want to let you know that I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable. I don't like it. Not faking it. And but now he's like happier. Now he's like, yeah, whatever you want to try on me, yeah, I'll take it. And also probably wanting to be. I sense that he wants to be a bit more eccentric. Like there's something about him daring to do more, to be a bit much more. He wants to stand out. He wants to, try. I don't know if it's crazy colors or just something that is challenging. That he definitely wants to. And also because I believe that he has that potential. Here with the archetype of the chameleon. And definitely, Lino has different sides of himself. I believe that he definitely has a lot of sides. It's just that probably he's a very private person, so he needs time to get used to the idea of showing it on camera. But I think that maybe the feedback that he got was very positive through the years, and he got this good feedback and these good feelings afterwards, after trying something new, a new activity, and him recognizing that he's really good at it, even though it maybe he started very like, a bit doubting himself a bit. um, I definitely can see Lino feeling much more optimistic about himself, and a bit more excited and passionate about, okay, what can I do? What more can I do? How far can I go with this? And I think that this is very interesting because he also got the archetype of the artist. So definitely in this chameleon and in this gambler attitude, he can achieve so much as an artist. And I definitely believe that he wants to be taken seriously. So maybe he wants more protagonism, maybe he wants more lines, maybe he wants also more iconic moments for himself. I see him very, like his energy is very vibrant, like these colors. Definitely he's feeling passionate, he's feeling motivated, he wants to go further. He's like, okay, tell me what I have to do. Like, okay, tell me what I have to change about myself in order to achieve this, and I will achieve this. So it's amazing the level of commitment that he has. But also I believe that he's going to have a lot of fun as well. So it's not something that is going to be imposed to him because, oh, okay, this is a new concept and you have to do it. I don't know why I get this sense that probably in the past, this is how he felt. That, oh, okay, these people want me to wear this and I don't feel like it. And I feel like they choose the wrong colors. I don't know. I see him complaining a lot. But now it's like, no, I'll take it. and also like let's imagine more, like let's do more. I don't know. He just wants to be seen. I think that he wants to be admired. He wants to be present, and I think that this is a good era for him. And then the cards that he got in the bottom, yes, advocate and mother. This is very interesting. I think that this is the part of Lino that not a lot of people can see, or maybe that he saves this part of himself to his loved ones. And I noticed that a lot of people call Lino like a mother because I believe he's the one that cooks, and he usually is seen cooking for the members or in the videos. And I don't know, sometimes I don't agree with those labels that sometimes people, they usually put on idols, like, oh, because he is the responsible one, he's the father, and the one that cooks is, or seems like they care, they are the mother. I'm like, yeah, but they're they're co-workers. Like, of course that in a group there's a dynamic, but I think that it's too simplistic to be putting, they have mothers and fathers of their own, like they are not children. They are grown-ups. They just happen to share the same space in front of a camera, of course. So sometimes, yeah, sometimes you cannot take everything literally because, there's a camera involved. So sometimes, and I'm not talking about the Stray Kids, I'm talking about a lot of other groups that when you think like, oh yeah, they are going on this trip and they are doing this, they are playing these games, and yeah, it's all actually is arranged. Like, this is arranged. This is not the guys being like, oh yeah, I want to go on a trip with you and have fun with you. It's more like, this is arranged to film a content, so yeah, and I believe that this is something that I want to say, because since he got the advocate and the mother archetype, he really is like a mother for the people that he cares. And I think that this definitely, I don't know why I feel the need to say that he does this for people that he truly is close to. And this is not about the members. I think that this is more about maybe family or closest friends. This is a part that he doesn't show a lot to others, that he reserves for his people. He's very selective like this. This is why I have this need. And since I'm reading for Lino, this is why I want to, I feel the need to clarify certain things about, authenticity, and about how, because things are recorded, or things the content or the images are out there. Sometimes you have to look deeper. Sometimes things are not like you think they are. So he is someone that I believe that he does give me vibes that he's someone that he appreciates truth and honesty out of all the things, and he doesn't like to fake it. So he's like, there are things that are not like they think. But definitely he's here with the advocate. The first thing that comes to my mind with this is that he's very protective of the people that he loves. That he saves this for the comfort of his home. There's something about these archetypes being. He shows this when he is in an environment that is very private, that is very, that there's no cameras, there's no it's just like an intimate setting, an intimate environment. Lino is a very intimate person. And I think that here with the advocate, I believe that he is a strong defensor of the people that he loves. He definitely wants to defend the people that he loves. He he probably is someone that he doesn't react. He's not the person that he's going just get up and defend everyone. No, he's not like that. But when he sees a particular kind of unfairness that resonates with him, and he thinks that it's worth it and the person is worth it, he stands up for this person. But he's very selective. There's something about Leo being very smart and also very selective. It's like the phrase of choose your battles. I think that Lino, with time and with maybe being part of the industry and also dealing with different people, he's the kind of guy that he knows that he's very smart. He's a very smart guy. He knows that he can he can start an argument or, a discussion with someone and actually win the discussion. But sometimes he's like, okay, but what is the cost? What will be the outcome of this? There's something about him being like, with ignorant people, I don't discuss, or with people that cannot listen, I don't talk to those people. Or with people that are too full of themselves, yeah, I don't mess with that people. I don't waste my energy on this kind of people. On the know-it-alls and these people that are very narcissistic and these people that just they believe their own lies. He's like, okay, whatever. You keep believing your own your own narrative, your own lies. Like, I'm not going to participate on this. He's very selective like this. He doesn't show the archetype of the advocate to with everyone, because he's like, first of all, some people don't want to be defended. Some people can defend themselves. And also I think that he's someone that probably he knows a lot of things, a lot of secrets about the environment that he's in, but he's like, yeah, I know a lot of things, and I know when to middle in and I know when not to middle in. He's a very smart guy. He's a very smart guy. He's like, there's discussions, there's people that deserve to be defended or deserve. I think that he does this especially when he believes that, for example, if they're talking about someone that is not present in the room, and there's someone like talking about that person, like bringing that person in the conversation to criticize them, then I can see I can see Lino being like, this is wrong. We shouldn't be talking about this person because the person is not here to defend themselves. He have he has this attitude of making embarrassing people. It's like you feel embarrassed for what you said in front of him, because he will call you out. He will call you out. He will be like, "What are you talking about?" Like he's the kind of guy that he listens, he listens. Okay, like, okay, I'm surrounded by people that they just love to speak their minds. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, you talk, keep talking. Yeah, keep talking, keep talking. But when he notices that they are talking about someone that he cares about, or someone that is his friend, or someone that maybe he likes, like maybe even a person that he doesn't know that much, but he does appreciate and respects this person. He feels the urge to be like, okay, stop it. Like, you shouldn't say those things. And he would be very good at like mirroring back, like, okay, you are like somehow criticizing this person, but what about you? He's very Scorpio. This is very Scorpio, actually. He like an advocate. How the advocate knows how to how to put the person in the stand, and also make them nervous and make them doubt themselves and make them feel. Sometimes they feel nervous. Sometimes they feel attacked. And I think that Lino, with this archetype, he is someone that he, when he feels that the moment is right, he's going. If he feels like you are being too, you know, too, I would say narcissistic. You know, there's something about him being like, you have no idea what you're talking about. You're just talking because you have a mouth. Like, like, you know, and he hates people that just talks because they don't have anything to do. And since he is very quiet, you know, he has the ability to listen. So he's like, you're talking nonsense. So yeah, but also he's someone that if you ask him for an advice, he has this ability to separate himself or his emotions and give you a very rational and also very intelligent and objective point of view. So if you go and ask him for an advice, he will help you clear the doubts. You know, he will try to be as rational as possible, because he cannot help it. He is like this. And then yes, with the mother archetype, definitely he has this tendency of wanting to take care of others. You know, he does it in silent mode. You know, he does it because he feels like this. He feels the responsibility to do things for others. You know, he has this compassion also. You know how he loves animals as well, so he has this compassion. He loves to serve others also. He feels good when he's doing something useful, when he's doing something that, okay, like cooking or cleaning. You know, he's like, in this, I'm showing you, this is my love language. I'm showing you that I care. So please, like, pay attention. You know, pay attention that, you know, I'm not going to tell you straight to your face that I love you, but I'm going to do a small actions that, you know, you should know that I do this because I'm caring about you, you know, and I want you to do well, and I want you to be well, and I want you to be taken care of, and you know, I want you to be safe, you know, like I worry about my people like a mother would, and I worry about them, you know, and also I get mad at them if they don't take care of themselves, and if they don't let me know where they are, and if they don't keep me updated about what they're doing when they are not with me. You know, he has this also this overprotectiveness maybe sometimes with his loved ones, where he's like, okay, you better let me know where you're going or what you're doing. You know, he has this. And and also, you know, with the card of the with the card of the archetype, not the card of the archetype, with the card of the oracle that he pulled, he got Venus in Cancer. So definitely, you know, Venus in Cancer is also a an energy. The Cancer placement is an energy of the mother. So when I pull the card and I place it next to the mother, I'm like, this guy is feeling very motherly lately. You know, he's feeling very sensitive. He's feeling like, okay, I need to take care of my people. I need to be there for them. I need to do more for them. Like Lino is feeling much more sensitive. He's feeling like, okay, I need to express more of what I'm feeling. I need to let them know how I feel. And also, well, the keyword of this card is birth. So I think that definitely Lino is giving birth to a project. He's working on something. Definitely. Definitely he's working on something, or he's going to get an offer very soon individually. I believe that something is cooking for Lino, and I think that he knows it. This is why his mentality is changing. This is why he's letting go of the fears, he's letting go of the manipulation, he's letting go of wanting to have control. You know, he's like, okay, like, I feel free, I feel ready, I'm looking forward to this part of me. I really want to do more. Like, he's different, you know, he's feeling more happy, and he's also like, you know, daring to be different. So I'm happy for this. For Lino, the archetypes were very positive. They were very bright, very expansive, and yeah, he's an amazing person. So yeah, guys, this is all I have for him. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.